All right, JD Niger, Word of Truth, Bible teaching, Jeff Deloach. Heavenly Father, bless the message. Bless my brothers and sisters. Give us understanding who you are, what we're supposed to be doing, how to fight and war against these demons. We love you. We honor you. We praise you. Amen. You're welcome. Good morning. Getting hot. Híjole. Weather's bitching today. So we were going into the war. What are we doing here? We're in a battle against these dark forces. We don't fight against flesh and blood. We fight against principalities and powers and wicked spirits in high places. So a quick recap. Video 1 for today. We started at the Lord took me to. So funny. 2nd Chronicles. I opened to the completion of Solomon's temple. Which began the war. When Solomon finished the temple, that's when the war started. Battle lines were drawn. I keep getting infections. I have a compromised immune system due to some surgery I had back in the past. It's finally catching up with me. COVID probably didn't help. So anyhow, back to what we were talking about. The completion of the first temple with Solomon. They brought the ark in, and Solomon dedicated everything that David had dedicated. So that's talking about the chiefs of that time, the rulers, the singers, the porters, the priests, the servants of the temple. So then, what I was studying yesterday, I wanted to bring to you guys. So then we went to Chronicles, and it's talking about all these people that came. These chief people that were carried off to Babylon, the ones that would not leave Jerusalem. The northern kingdom, all the fuckers that left. That started the war pretty much, right? You understand what we're saying here? And so the ones that stayed in Jerusalem, the Benjamites, the Judites, the priests, when Nebuchadnezzar came in, he took us out of there, carried us away to Babylon. And made us sing for him in Babylon. How can we sing in a strange land? Sing in a strange land. How can we sing in a strange land? Steel Pulse. By the rivers of Babylon. By the rivers of Babylon, they made us sing for them. The singers had to sing for Nebuchadnezzar. That's why Nebuchadnezzar and these fuckers would told Daniel, hey Daniel, told the people during Daniel's time when they were in Babylon, when you hear the harp and the cymbals and the other musical instruments, you gotta bow down. You gotta bow down, bow down. When you hear the music, you gotta bow down. Why did Nebuchadnezzar tell him that? Because the song is important, people. The Benjamites are important, people. That's the part I know about. I know about the singing. I was in the service of the temple. And so that's why the singers are so important. That's why right here, Benjamin's descendants. Where's the singers? I thought I just went into that. Where's the singers? Anyhow, the last video we went into that. That's weird. I could have swore it was right in this fucking area right here. Singers in the house of the Lord. 1 Chronicles 6. And these are they that whom David set over the service of song in the house of the Lord. After that, the ark had rest. First video today is when I talked about that. When they brought the ark into the finished temple of Solomon, the first temple. And they ministered before the dwelling place of the tabernacle of the congregation with singing until Solomon had built the house of the Lord in Jerusalem. And then they waited on their office according to their order. So I went into that. Everything, the singing has to be in order. There's a power behind the notes and the rhythm and the tone and the whole thing. And that's why Nebuchadnezzar made us sing songs to him in Babylon, because he knew the songs had power. How can we sing in a strange land? Anyway, I wanted to make sure you guys understood where I'm coming from. That's why I put the songs in the description box. Because these Bob Marley is I'm not going to say. I'm not sure. He's part of the singers. Asaph? Is he Asaph? Is he regenerated Asaph? Is he regenerated David? He named his son Ziggy David. David Marley. David Ziggy Marley. Anyhow, I just wanted to get this, and then I'm going to close out because I'm going to go watch some football and eat some pizza. Maybe take a little walk. So it went into the book of Kings. These are the kings of Judah and Benjamin. So all Israel were reckoned by their genealogies, and behold, they were written in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah, who were carried away to Babylon for their transgressions. Fucking hurts right now. He made me get into this yesterday, and I'm doing it again today, and it's, man. This is the hard work. This is the hard work of battle. This is war. I have to talk about it. It has to go out. Then it goes into the chief men, which were of Judah and Benjamin. And in Jerusalem dwelt of the children of Judah and of the children of Benjamin and of the children of Ephraim and Manasseh. So it's talking about the royal house of David, Judah, Benjamin, the Bethlehemites of Bethlehem Ephratah. That's this. Those are my people. These are my people. You might be a part of it. You just saying. Then the priests, Azariah, he was the leader of the priests. Pashur, Adiel, Malchiah, and their brethren, heads of the house of their fathers, 1,703, very able men for the work of the service of the house of God. The priests served the food, cleaned up the food, sanctified the food. Might have actually been in charge of the singers. So then the Levites after them. This is my family line. These are the people I am attached to, grew up with, worked for, worked against, fought with, loved the most, hated the most. I hated some of these fuckers. I don't hate any of them anymore. I understand now. The Levites, you had the sons of Merari, Shemaiah, Azikam, and then Mattaniah, the son of Micah, the son of Zechri, the son of Asaph. So Asaph was a singer, and he was also a Levite. Asaph, Psalm 73 to 83 and Psalm 50. Asaph, he wrote 11 Psalms, starting with 73. Read Psalm 73 if you want to understand how a lot of my people felt. It's a very Israelite psalm. Anyhow, and Obadiah, the son of Shemaiah. These are big shots. These are big shots. These Levites. Jeduthun, he was in charge of the music. Elkanah, and they dwelt in the villages of the Netophathites. So then the next verse is the porters. These were gatekeepers. I'm attached to these guys, these porters, these gatekeepers. I stand at one of these gates. I think it's the fish gate. I stand at the fish gate. Anyhow, let me read this and then we'll close out. You've had enough, I'm sure, if you've even stayed with me this long. And the porters were Shallum, Akub, Talum, and their brethren. Shallum was the chief, who hitherto waited in the king's gate eastward. They were porters in the company of the children of Levi. So some of these areas were where the singers were on the steps leading up to the temple. So the singers would be out there singing, and if you came up to the gates, these porters were the people that were in charge of either letting you in or not letting you in. Very responsible position. Porter. And Shallum, the son of Korah, the son of Korah, and his brethren of the house of his father, the Korahites, were over the work of the service, keeping of the gates of the tabernacle, and their fathers, being over the hosts of the Lord, were keepers of the entry. And Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, was the ruler over them in time past, and the Lord was with him. And Zechariah, the son of Meshullemah, was porter of the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And these which were chosen to be porters in the gates were 212. I'm not sure what that 212 means, but it's, when I say it, it's resonating in my spirit. These were reckoned by their genealogy in their villages, whom David and Samuel the seer did ordain in their set offices. What that means right there, I studied it yesterday. David and Samuel trustworthy. Some of the most trustworthy, honest, truthful, dependable motherfuckers were these gatekeepers. And if you look into the gatekeepers, we're like, what kind of angels they call us? Seraphim? I'm part of this type of angel. Trustworthy to the Lord. Trustworthy. I'm part of that line. Porter. Gatekeeper. Because I'm trustworthy. I don't lie. I'm fucking gonna always stand for the truth. Stand for justice. Gatekeepers. Did ordain means trusted, had appointed, and was trusted. So when I tell you guys, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I can't bullshit you. I can't lie. I can't draw you into some nonsense like GMS and these other fucking wicked Bible people. I'm telling you the truth. You can trust me. It's not easy to understand. It's not even easy for me to understand. I probably should be way farther ahead than I am. But it doesn't do any good to be any further ahead if I can't spit it out, if I can't make it understandable. I'm trying to get you guys to understand that you can trust me. I know this Bible. I know these people. I know who I am. I'm going to close out. We're going to finish with the porters. So they and their children had the oversight of the gates of the house of the Lord, namely the house of the tabernacle by wards. So when you think of a ward, it comes from the word reward. How do you get the wards? By coming back over again. So these gates are like the gates of going to heaven and coming back, going to heaven and coming back. The porters made sure that you knew your mission. You guys understand what I'm talking about? So when it's saying they guarded the tabernacle, that means they guarded the gates of heaven. So when you come back here, you're in a human body, your spirit's here. When you go back up, you have to go to the gate first. So as a gatekeeper, I have a lot of enemies. Because I had to bring justice to some of these people. It's a fucked up job, in a way. But the Lord loves me because I'm trustworthy. If you need to get fucked, you're going to get fucked. I have to tell the truth. And believe me, these black Hebrew Israelites, they're going to get fucked. But they won't listen to me. But they'll see me again. They're laughing now. In the four quarters were the porters, towards the east, the west, the north, and the south. Every side of the tabernacle, there was a gate. I watched my side. I was one of the porters of, probably the west side is the fish gate. I'm not sure. I haven't finished that part of my education. The porters are the gatekeepers. And their brethren, which were in the villages, were to come after 7 days from time to time with them. What's that mean? That means we have to come back here. I have to be here. I have no choice. A lot of times I could come back if I wanted, and then after 7 turns, I would be made to come back here from time to time. And this is one of those times. I'm here. For these Levites, the 4 chief porters, were in their set office and were over the chambers and treasures of the house of God. Did you guys understand the study today? Some of you have responsibilities that you're not fulfilling. So I'm here to fucking get you back in line, man. Talk to the Lord. Ask him. Get in the book. Read. Ask him, what's my job, Lord? I forgot my duty. Who the fuck am I? Just ask him. He wants you to ask him. Tell him, be humble. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing, Lord. JD Nijah, your fucking servant told me to ask you, who the fuck am I? I want to get this straight. I don't want to be ashamed of myself.